All right, we are still in the series La main la pâte with the study of the book of First King, and we are now in the chapter 5. I will begin the reading from verse 1. And Hiram, king of Tyre, sent his servants unto Solomon, for he had heard that they had anointed him king in the room of his father. For Hiram was ever a lover of David. And Solomon sent to Hiram, saying, Thou knowest how that David my father could not build an house unto the name of the Lord his God for the walls which were about him on every side, until the Lord put them under the soles of his feet. But now the Lord my God hath given me rest on every side, so that there is neither adversary nor evil occurrence. And behold, I purpose to build an house unto the name of the Lord my God, as the Lord spake unto David my father, saying, Thy son, whom I will set upon thy throne in thy room, he shall build an house unto my name. Now therefore command thou that they hew me cedar trees out of Lebanon, and my servants shall be with thy servants. And unto thee will I give hire for thy servants, according to all that thou shalt appoint. For thou knowest that there is not among us any that can skill to hew timber like unto the Sidonians. And it came to pass when Hiram heard the words of Solomon, that he rejoiced greatly and said, Blessed be the Lord this day, which has given unto David a wise son over this great people. And Hiram sent to Solomon, saying, I have considered the things which thou sentest to me for, and I will do all thy desire concerning timber of cedar and concerning timber of fire. My servant shall bring them down from Lebanon unto the sea, and I will convey them by sea in floats unto the place that thou shalt appoint me. And will cause them to be discharged there, and thou shalt receive them, and thou shalt accomplish my desire in giving food for my household. So Hiram gave Solomon cedar trees and fir trees according to all his desire. And Solomon gave Hiram 20,000 measures of wheat for food to his household, and 20 measures of pure oil. Thus gave Solomon to Hiram year by year. And the Lord gave Solomon wisdom as he has promised him. And there was peace between Hiram and Solomon. And they two made a league together. And King Solomon raised a levy out of all Israel, and the levy was 30,000 men. And he sent them to Lebanon, 10,000 a month by courses. A month they were in Lebanon, and 2 months at home. And Adoniram was over the levy. And Solomon had 10,000 that bare burdens, and 80,000 hewers in the mountains, beside the chief of Solomon's officers, which were over the work, 3,300, which ruled over the people that worked in the work. And the king commanded, and they brought great stones, costly stones, and huge stones to slay the foundation of the house. And Solomon builders and Hiram's builders did hew them, and the stones squarers. So they prepared timbers and stones to build the house. This was the First King chapter 5. So here we are still in the first part of the book, when we are talking about the reign of Solomon. So the reign, we said that the first king was divided in 3 parts in the 22 chapters. From verse 1 to verse 11, we are talking about the reign of Solomon. And now we are entering the reign of Solomon, a new phase where we are going to talk in the next chapter also of the house, of the temple of God that Solomon will build. So in this chapter we can see that Hiram sent his servant to to see the new king of Israel, to see Solomon. And the Bible said that Solomon will ask of Hiram diverse type of things so that he can build the house of God. And the Bible will say that this was it was a good thing for Hiram. When he heard all these things, he was glad. And later the Bible said that Hiram would help Solomon with the building of the house, and Solomon in exchange will give him food and many things for the work that he is doing. The Bible says also that God gave also again wisdom to Solomon, just like he has promised. So here are a few nuggets that you can see. The first thing is that they are diplomatic. It is good to be diplomatic. Here we can see that Hiram is sending his servant unto Solomon, and Solomon is responding back with in the good way, and so they could have peace together. And this is important for us also when you live in a town, in a city, to have peace also with your neighbor, so that just like here we can see when maybe you need something, they can help you, and it can be also in the other way also. When they need something, you can also help them. So it is good also to strive to have peace with our neighbors, to be able to help each other. It is good to have a brother in the flesh, but maybe he can be far off, but the neighbor is near, and he will be able to help you in all the things that you may need. You may have all the things that you may need. Another thing also that we can see it is that Solomon is recognizing the fact that the team of Hiram are, where is it written, that they can build skillfully. Verse 6, for thou knowest, in the end of the verse 6, for thou knowest that there is not among us any that can skill to hew timber like unto the Sidonians. So it is good also for us when we know that someone is better in something else, in other activity than us. It is good to let them do the job, and to recognize and to be humble, to let them do the job if they are better than us. If this can help to the growth of a group, someone is better than you, and he can do it, it's better to let him do it, so that the work will go further, it will grow more. And this may need some humility. And here we can see that Solomon was not thinking that, yes, I am the best, I get the best workers. But he's recognizing the fact that the Sidonians are better. You were of timber. And so he was working only for God, and so he finds someone that can do the job skillfully, and he recognized the fact, and he was humble to let them do it. So this was it for 1 Kings chapter 5, and we'll see ourselves for the next chapter, God willing.